Hey guys, how's it going? Emmett and I here just going over the remainder of our trip. I don't know if we're going to get all March 16th to 18th into this. We're going to try.
Yeah, certainly give it a nice shot.
It should be okay. But
It's
considering the trains for the most part ran a little bit quicker here when we weren't doing crew changes and that.
Yeah.
But let's get on with it and see where we're at. So yeah, this was the Tuesday to Thursday portion. So we got there Monday night after Toronto, and where am I here? Where am I? Yeah, I know. I'm only kidding.
You can actually go into the 100 media without having to go into removable disk. It's at the top.
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
text.
Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. I guess we're starting at 2:32.
No,
Yes,
no.
17th, isn't it?
Up. It's 2:13. It's 13:12 that area. DJI is.
Oh, we're starting on the 16th.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, 2:12. Gotcha. So the words out of Emmett's mouth was something about seeing a local.
Yeah.
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 Well, you can explain this. You wanted to see a local. You were saying this before, just before we came up to it.
We're coming up to it, and last time we were in Belleville, we saw the spur and stuff, but we never saw anything switch it. So I was like, I wonder if we'll see something switch it. And
And
turn around the corner, we see some hoppers moving and laughing like crazy.
Yeah. Like literally, he called it like seconds before we got up to here.
And he moved forward because he was doing some brake tests and things. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
This footage I enjoyed. Was it? This was some of my favorite footage of Belleville, actually. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of great
I
stuff.
don't know how often you see this kind of stuff. Like I've never seen it. I've barely seen Belleville on YouTube.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of the Spurs switch. We didn't get to see everything switched here, but it was cool.
We saw a little. Honestly, we didn't see much of the industries on this side. There's a lot we never got to see switched back here. I'm not sure how often they do everything. I'm not sure if we missed some. I'm not sure if they did all sorts of things in the yard while we were watching mainline.
So they're heading over to a plastic. We didn't know where they were heading or what we had. Or turns out they were heading over to the plastics industry, which Emmett can remember where it was.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but it's on one of its own branches. It's.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think we get. Do we get close enough? I think we do.
Yeah. We see all the hoppers back there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
3-track plastic industry. We'll see the sign.
Mm-hmm. So the Belleville sub's in the background. That's Belleville Yard. This is
Kingston sub.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting mixed up with CP. Yes. So CP has the Belleville sub that goes through Belleville, and the Kingston sub goes through Belleville as well. I'll get it right.
Yeah.
So it's a road we went up and down many times. The one where they're stopped at the intersection there.
Airport Road, and then the other one is College Street.
Yep.
Crosses the tracks right there. That's why it's referred to sometimes as the College Street Spur.
It is College Street. It says it right on the box.
Yeah, it's called the College Street Spur, but it's also called the North Belleville Spur.
Okay.
Because you have the South Belleville Spur on the other side, which barely is a spur.
Yeah. But we got to see that switch too.
Yeah.
The last day.
Yeah, you'll see that.
Was it the last day?
Yeah, it was last day.
Yeah. So that's.
Got that couple of main lines.
So that was cool.
Last day actually wasn't bad. We got some things.
No, this was our busiest day in Belleville, for sure.
Yeah, the first day was it was very busy when we came in. Don't know if that was something to do with Mac last night or what. I'm noticing something in the background. It looks like I don't know what that is.
There was a train sitting there for a crew train.
No, but by the green intermodal cars, just to the left of it, it almost looked like a turntable.
Oh, okay.
I doubt it, but that's what it looked like. It was surprising to me.
Beats me.
I believe there's still some footage that we haven't seen.
Probably.
On the last day.
No, probably because we didn't see any of the footage on the last day.
No, we haven't, have we?
Well, there we go. So we get to see
Yeah,
them.
that'd be fun.
So here he's making a set off. We weren't too sure what was going on. In fact, I don't know what it was. Yeah, he actually was going to take a leak. He said something about going to doing a business and he saw a drone fly by. Oh. He wasn't kidding. I thought he was joking. Because he talked about it on the radio, and then I turned over that way. It was just like, okay.
Good thing we turned over here anyways.
Well,
Got a lot of, I'm not sure what this place is. It seems like some sort of concrete.
maybe.
I'm not sure. There's a Red Path Sugar back here too. I think that's serviced. There's all sorts of industries back in this area. I honestly couldn't tell you half of them about what they are. A lot of hoppers, though.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
So this I remember is 518. Was it 518?
This was either 518 or 517. I'm not sure at the time.
I think it was 517.
Actually, yeah, I think it was 517.
No, maybe 5. I don't know. Who knows?
They were always referred to as 517, 518, and 516. That was the numbers that we continuously heard. I'm not sure if there's also other numbers, but it's all I remember particularly hearing. Low in the 500 series. Lower than Niagara's 500 series train and stuff. Tells you they've been around for a while. They got the lower numbers.
Certainly didn't mean to disturb anybody taking a leak, but trust me, I know what it's like. I mean, you seem to hold it more. Well, I guess it's because I'm older, but
I don't know.
you can hold it all day, it seems. But
I usually do, actually.
yeah, well, you do. It's like you go in the morning. Here you're peeing like a faucet, but. So yeah, that's where we were parked, just underneath there, and so far we're just following along. I backed off a distance. Like once they noticed me, I was just like, oh boy, but they didn't seem to worry about it, and they even noticed the red car, and they, it was never an issue. Obviously, I'm much further back. It was certainly not out to spy on people or watch them do their business. I want to watch the trains.
Got Rosebush Propane here. I noticed that's probably like a local gas station chain. So, we were seeing it when we were going through Shannonville.
I think this is the cool part here. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, if I remember correctly. Actually, we do switch over to another footage because it broke out at some point.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, there's a couple of spurs back here that go to different industries, and yeah, it's an interesting switch actually to watch.
Yeah.
I presume they did more in here while we were watching mainline trains.
Yeah, because they had 5 cars left over on the.
But to be honest, this gave a good viewpoint of the area. I mean.
Yeah.
You can't see every industry, and I don't think you could in one flight. But there's a lot.
Well, I mean, we could have. We could have easily. Now that I look at those streets down there, I could have flown down to the end of the one street and.
All those things to do next time, and it's the same thing. Like Toronto, there's stuff I want to do. There's all sorts of places.
There's
these places are regularly accessible to us. So.
Yeah, there's a. We've seen a lot of those smaller hoppers out in the yard.
Got trackmobile.
There's a trackmobile in there. Yeah, we drove right up to it originally.
Yeah.
Because we weren't sure where he was going, and then I had mentioned to you. I says, no, he's going straight down because I thought he was headed right to those hoppers there, and I was just like, nope.
You'll see a bunch of abandoned track all over the place.
Yeah.
This industrial area used to be absolutely huge. But
I wonder if he took those cars out, the ones that were sitting to the left there that we saw.
Mean, I would imagine so. I'm sure he's done a lot of stuff. That we did.
Because remember we saw a bunch of Wisconsin Centrals, but mind you, they're
Yeah. We also saw a
Boston, Maine.
Boston and Maine, yeah.
Yeah.
There's one right there, so.
Well, the Boston Maine's right on top of the Wisconsin Central.
Boston, Maine there. There's Boston, Maine there. There's Boston,
Yeah, see,
there.
that's the string I saw.
Yeah, we went here one time and there was like.
And then you notice you can see the loaders going.
You get some good cement cars aren't the most common.
No.
So you see some of the older ones because it's not like many are getting constructed nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So you see all the Wisconsin Centrals and all that stuff, which used to be big into that industry.
There's the Trackmobile. And that was active at the time when we were there.
Yeah, it looked like a loader when we drove over there too, but I'm not sure if we get a good enough look at it here.
Well, the loader's right there.
Oh yeah. But I can't tell if it's a loader or a loader. I presume a loader.
It's a loader.
I don't know if it's cement powder or
Sand?
could be gravel.
Hmm.
Usually, actual cement is not transported in rail cars.
No.
Well, because you have to move it and stuff, make sure it doesn't settle, which they don't do. At least I don't know of any cars that do.
This is one of the advantages of the drone, though, to be able to get into spots that otherwise, I mean, there's nowhere you can access that.
No, I mean, you'd have to trespass.
Yeah.
Which you're not supposed to do.
No.
No.
Not really.
Back here, there's a bunch of old industries. There's actually still a gate on that track there.
Which one to the left?
Yeah, to the left. It makes me wonder if it's.
Oh, there's got to be something. The tracks looks like it's in good condition.
It could just be detached from the line, to be honest.
Was it detached?
I don't remember seeing a switch for that one in particular.
It looks pretty.
There aren't any cars back there.
No. I thought it might have been detached,
I
but
don't think so. I think it was detached. On the up here, you'll see some more detached switches too. And,
no, I go further. I was losing signal, so I had to reposition a bit.
Then you decided to go up.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if I'm lucky, I go right to the switch. Probably don't, but you never know.
I like the GMTX units. I just wonder why they use them here.
I don't know. Oh, I wish I went a little bit further back. I'll have to check it later on.
I'm pretty sure it's detached. But, I'll probably go through a bunch of these again. Like I said earlier, I'll probably just look through them. See what there is to see. You find a lot of hidden things in these videos.
Yeah.
Like often we'll see wildlife if we look through it a couple times. We'll see deers running around and things like that. But that's just a pretty shot.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, that roadbed's in really good condition. This is the switch.
Yeah,
this is the switch. This is the switch that is detached.
Yeah.
So I think that other one.
I think there's multiple switches that are detached.
Well, yeah.
Because there's a switch detached to the right here. There's a switch detached.
Oh, the right one is oh yeah, it is detached.
One of the switches behind you were detached.
That is detached because you can see where it used. Yeah, it's still there up to the switch point.
And this one they got air conditioners over the track over on the right side.
Yeah.
Which I found funny. We thought they were flats at first.
That switch. There's a switch stand that's in there.
Yeah, there is, but the track's ripped out up ahead. See, the track's gone on the roadbed.
Yeah.
You see back there, there's 3 tracks back there actually. One looks just for switching, the other could be for loading or unloading, I'm not positive. But yeah, that's the only industry that's back there to my knowledge.
Yeah.
At least that is still back there. I mean, I'm sure there may have been some in the past. But I remember driving down there and not seeing any others.
Okay, so he just starts moving, and then we follow. Didn't take much of a video here, just like about a minute. But
Yeah, just see him just bring the cars back.
well, of course, I'm still filming. I never stopped because I knew he was going back once the crossing. Like, we had the scanner, obviously.
Yeah, hear him talking, hear him doing whatever.
Doing their business.
Looks like there's some sort of pellet silo, so I imagine it's plastic pellets.
Yep.
I figured that anyways, but...
So we didn't. Yeah, my battery was starting to get low at this point.
Sigma Tech.
Yeah, that's right. I remember them mentioning Sigma.
Or iSigma or something.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Now, of course, we always like give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Unfortunately, I can't read the comments as you guys are watching this. If you are giving comments, I will check them at the end of this video.
I see a loading pipe in the back there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you see it. There's an overhead pipe.
Where?
To your right slightly. To your right. There. Over
Oh yeah.
There,
Yeah, right
something
there. Okay, cool.
Third track just looks like it's for switching.
And you don't see these things. Like, I'm looking at a little cell phone when I'm watching, so try my best. And does it look like it continues? Maybe at one time.
Used to.
Yeah.
Definitely used to, from what I can see, but no, there's no track.
Yeah. Okay. So our first of many vias. Eventually, I stopped recording these things because there's so many of them, and I knew there were.
This is more than the via.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, the other guy's starting up. I forgot about that.
And this is a three-way meet technically.
Yeah. Well, one's having a crew change.
Well, he leaves by the end of this.
Yep. Wow, you can almost see the signals. It's amazing.
You can actually.
Well, I can't see the. Oh no, that's
That's Elmwood on the left.
Oh, it's Elmwood signal. Okay, so you can see
I
this.
can't see all the way back to Quinte. I can see the bottom lights on Quinte, but that's about it. Interesting second unit on this guy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's CNBCOL, I think.
No, I think that was the opposite direction. I understand later on.
No, I think it's this one, isn't it?
Could be. I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Well, we'll know in a minute.
It has an Alco-like appearance. I'm not sure if it is an Alco. Judging by the circular window on the back, I'd say yeah. But I can't quite differentiate.
Yeah, that's a BCO.
Yeah, it's BCOL. XBCOL CN paint. Interesting front light there. That also makes me think Alco. Or wait, no, that's a horn. Wow. It's a large horn.
That's Airport Road over on the side there. That's
Airport Road, Airport Park.
it's fun even if you don't have a drone, just to or even access to ATCS, just to be able to go up and down that road. You can.
Quite like Buffalo.
Yeah.
The way it is.
You get to see all the signals coming in and out of the east end of Belleville.
Yeah, Quinte Elmwood. In fact, at night you can even see Wilson.
They usually do the crew changes up here, although I guess he didn't do a crew. Where the hell did he do a crew change from if he was sitting back there?
This guy, I don't think he did.
Oh.
Well, he may have done one at Moira.
Or is he coming to stop to do a crew change?
He could be. I don't think so. I don't remember. Wait, yeah, I think he may.
Yeah.
It looks like he is. He's probably just crew changing right past Elmwood there. Yeah, at night you can see all the way back to Moira. You can see.
Yeah, I think I fly to the back.
There goes the outer rack.
I think I fly to the back to catch this one because I believe he is doing a crew change, and I missed the center beams, the back of this train. So yeah, they do crew changes at that signal that was back behind there. So that's Elmwood.
Right at Elmwood.
For eastbounds. Eastbounds do Elmwood and then Moira for westbounds.
The fourth track comes in there at Elmwood, so that's where they do them there. Because anything on the fourth track and can come up. Sometimes they do have that. We learned that later on, but never really showed that, unfortunately.
Now, from what we're seeing and compared to, I don't know if it's the live stream or the video or what it is, but the quality is a tiny bit off. Not by much, though, from what we were seeing in the last video that was up.
Slightly more pixelated.
Slightly more pixelated.
I don't know if that's just YouTube or...
Yeah.
Could just be the fact that we're showing the video twice. But,
it could be, yeah.
They may have trouble with that.
Sure. Now, I do record them in 2.7K, but I do not have a 2.7K television thing, yes.
Yeah, thing.
So I am live streaming this in regular high definition.
Yeah, it's okay though on 1080. I think it still does have some advantages of 2.7K video 1080.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that, but I don't know. I really don't know. I've been told it has some benefits, but I don't know what they are. That's interesting. A couple of seconds back, I noticed something on the far left side of the tracks, down the embankment, but. It was something red or something. I don't know. Got a high rail here on the right, on the fourth track here at Wilson.
Oh, he's working on the switch or something.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. They probably had an issue with it or something.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, they could just be testing it. They could be doing all sorts of stuff. The switch. There's a lot of things you can do with the switch.
Uh-huh.
Could just be an inspection.
It's not an inspection. They're working on it.
Yeah.
Inspections are done in trucks, in those small, high rail trucks. They got two pieces of equipment out there.
They were there for a couple of hours. I just never picked them up on the scanner. Got a good 5-ish guys out there too. So.
Yeah.
Can't quite tell what they're working on. But
No.
the switch itself, it's a switch. I don't think it's just a control point in general, but it could be.
So this is Control Point Wilson, right?
Yeah, control point Wilson on the right side. You'll see some dwarfs.
Yeah.
Basically, the extension to the yard.
Yeah.
The yard's actually kind of interesting because it's a little bit larger than you would think.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit larger than I originally thought it was too. But you don't really see them use the full extent of the yard as much.
No.
I think the switchers use it sometimes for switching. Obviously, what else would they use it for? Pretty sure they use it because I think the line for the North Spur runs out of the back area of the yard.
Mm-hmm.
So, or at least one of the lines for the North Spur is by. But yeah.
You see the chip truck or whatever the heck it is over not the chip like French fries, but one of the wood things were moving around off the left. I caught. You see a lot of things once you get it up. Yeah, see him? He was just chucking the backhoe.
Looks like cardboard recycling or something.
It's not. It doesn't look like cardboard to me. It looks like wood. I could be wrong.
It's cardboard.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what those blue things are.
It looks like maybe like a recycling plant.
Could be.
I don't know. It doesn't look like scrap. It looks too brown just to be scrap.
Yeah, could be. I don't know. Okay, so this was. You think this is the Moira River, another via?
Yeah, I think it's the Moira River. I can't remember for sure, but that would certainly explain all the names.
It's the river that goes through Belleville.
Yeah.
We'll take a nice little view of that. Now I gotta be careful. Later on I was flying right above this property here. I only did it once, and she came out to see me, and she didn't sound angry or anything. She just asked about my drone and if I had a camera on. Or first she asked if I was with the police. I said no, and
I thought that was a weird question.
yeah, and asked if my drone had a camera, and I said yeah. And then I says yeah. I says I'm just taking pictures of the trains. And then she said okay, and then she went back. And I didn't realize where she came from, and then I realized she had a friend, and they came from that property. Like, ooh, that could have got interesting. So, but I didn't realize I was on the property, and I didn't realize it was them. But having a drone flying above, I knew pretty much where I was. I thought I was a little bit further.
I thought you were on the grass area in between the houses.
I didn't realize the property line had gone that far. I thought there was a little bit of a grassy area, but I was like right here, I think. So yeah, it's gotta be careful. You gotta know where you're at. I mean, yes, you gotta watch out for aerials and all that stuff. But whoa, did I actually? No, that was the shot. Okay. That was it, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So 149, we didn't catch 149 coming in, did we?
No, we didn't. Actually, we never caught it coming out either, but we probably saw its whole train.
That is 149, who comes all the way down through Aldershot.
This is a local that's coming in here. I think it was...
This is 518.
Yeah, this is 518, I'm pretty sure.
So 149...
Oh, wait, no, it won't be 518. It has to be an odd number.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, they don't use odd and even with locals.
Okay. I thought this was 517, but okay.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
I don't remember. Either way, it's a local.
It's a local.
Probably from Napanee or somewhere up there.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know. Probably Saracen Industries.
That's St. Clair car on the front. But that 149 was sitting there for at least
he was
at
there,
least 8 hours.
He was there for at least 8 hours.
Yeah, that we know. We don't know what time he left from the night on to the next day. He was gone the next morning.
They talked about it in the morning, though.
They talked about it in the morning.
It was not fun.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened. We never quite heard what happened. The dispatching out here was fine. So
yeah, dispatch was great. I don't think they were really good on dispatch. They dispatched.
They explain everything. They say what's going on. Whoever was covering Toronto that day, oh my God, what a mess that was. No explanations of nothing, and the crews are wondering like, what the hell's going on? Like, why they basically at one time was like, well, are we going to tie down the train here? We're going to start applying the brakes. We've only got 30 minutes left in our time, and no explanation, no nothing. It was something.
Yeah, well, something interesting that happened on the Thursday here is they had a systems failure.
Signal system failure, yeah.
Signal system failure. That was interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
The response to that. The dispatcher did a very good job.
Oh yeah.
I would have loved to see what happened in Toronto.
Oh.
I really would have loved to see that. But yeah.
Unfortunately, when you're in one area, and this is the problem. I was always getting this shot, and eventually I got so many trains on this shot, especially the Vias. I was just like, okay, that's enough of this. That it becomes a little repetitive. But this is the type of action. So far, we're on, as far as I know, we're on day one.
Yeah, we're on Yeah, we're on day one.
We're on the Tuesday here, or day one of Belleville. So this is the Tuesday, probably Tuesday afternoon at this point.
Yeah.
The sun's mostly cloudy day. It's supposed to be a sunny day, but yeah.
Yeah, the days weren't as sunny as they were supposed to be. Their temperature was
Cooler
at
than.
the same, if not higher.
No, it's cooler.
Not always.
No, it's supposed to be warmer than that.
It was supposed to be 8 degrees on one of the days. It ended up being 10
Okay.
with the high. But yeah, you catch a lot of fast trains going over the bridge. That's what seems to be the shots that we ended up taking the most of.
Yeah.
Just because there's not much else. I mean, there's a bunch of curves, and I would have liked to explore those a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to get more shots by the CP bridge over CN.
Yeah.
But we did get one. We did get one of those.
Yeah.
Problem is you can't see the trains, and it's kind of hard to know. And you kind of have to have it on eastbound, because if it's a westbound, you don't get enough warning.
Nope. No, we got a westbound. We got westbound and eastbound on that curve.
Did we? Well, we got a westbound.
It's the same curve.
It's the same curve,
but you don't see the bridge.
But the curve goes in two directions. It's an
it's an S curve. Okay.
It's an S curve, but we got a westbound on the right end of the S curve.
Yeah.
Eastbound on the right end of the S curve.
Mm-hmm.
So on the correct end of the S curve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of grain trains, or just more grain on different trains.
Yeah.
Hoppers. I don't know if it's all Bala trains or.
It's got to be.
That's
from what I can see, it's got to be, because I don't know if we're importing. This we saw a lot of too was open-ended hoppers.
Well, yeah, you get a lot of open hoppers. It's a transcon. You're gonna get all sorts of things.
We saw, I think, most of our grain just coming out from Western Canada, so that would come down the Bala.
Here's a quick question: does the York become the transcon, or is the Bala the transcon all the way to the USRC?
Part of the York, if you want to call the Bala, if you want to call that to Toronto. So part of the York, yes. Is this the one where we go over that property?
No.
Oh, this one's
about some similarities between CN and CP the other day, and I was like, North Toronto and the York subs are so similar.
There's the station there. Yeah, this one I figured I'd go for something else. I knew it was another passenger, so.
Go for something different. Why not?
Yeah.
After this guy, we went for a walk. We're so tired of passengers. This one we got a little bit more of an interesting shot too. Probably flew over some people's properties by momentarily, but
yeah, that's okay. As long as you're not sitting there like we were.
It's a nice shot of the city. Must have been after this one that we actually took the break. So many vias.
Yep.
That's the one issue with the Kingston. It's via after via after via.
Yeah, it's like about an hourly via trains here.
If you get a lull in a via heavy period, then it's just terrible. It's via after via, but that's the way it's designed. I mean, freight's during via time periods.
So here's the look. We walked across this.
It's pretty cool.
It's nice.
You have to come back there when there's a salmon run or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine they do salmon runs on this river. I'm pretty sure they do, from my memory. But
so that's the ice
breaker
thingy, ice break thingy, whatever they call it.
That's a good mid-gum thingy.
Mid-gum thingy?
Yeah, I think.
Imagine that in the summer is mostly island.
I would imagine so too. I mean, further up there's a bunch of floodplain. I'm not sure though. I mean, a lot of those things, like out in Port Hope on the Ganaraska, you get a lot of those things where sometimes the rocks
ice boom is what they call it.
Yeah.
Look at all the footprints, or the whatever
ski sprints, I would imagine. Yeah.
There's the disco ball in the middle.
I'm not sure what its purpose is. I presume it's
to anchor
weighted.
It. Probably weighted in and anchored.
At first, I thought it was you get a bunch of disco balls sometimes that they'll put on top of things. It's something to do with like growing things or something. I can't remember. Bacteria, something. I don't remember.
So the signal's on the left. That's part of the control point Moya, which is, as far as I know, this is the Moya River. Yeah. It's at least Moya Street, and there was Moya Bridge, so we assume it's the Moya River, but.
Everything surrounding it is basically all Moira, or Quinty, or or Belleville, or something to do with that. But it's usually something that's referenced to the word Moira, so that's what makes me think Moira River.
And I like the angle of the bridge too.
Yeah, the bridge's angle is really nice, and so is the CP bridge too. But we never caught anything down there.
So you get the southerly views in most of the day, because it's actually west that it's kind of headed in a. I found the sun was coming on this side of the bridge the most, but then again we were cloudy most of the time anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Got a bunch of nice shots on top of the bridge, which I really like. I'm looking down to the water. I'm just gonna look at that to see if I see any fish. You see some dams in the background. Actually, I think you can see multiple.
Well, we won't. I go to the one. I tried to, anyways. One
thing I love about.
Is there one underneath the bridge?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just
look out!
the wakes there. And that's one thing I love about Belleville is the wakes on the bridges. They're just so cool.
Yeah.
And you can see where the water flows too, because there's like these.
Do you remember as much water flow? This is spring, so.
We've never been up there in spring before.
Yeah, we've never seen this much water flow.
In summer, it wasn't quite this much.
No.
It was still pretty good amount, but early spring, and I imagine here's some floodplains here. Yeah, I imagined it would be pretty heavy, but I did not imagine it this heavy. But yeah, you see all the floodplains.
That reminds me of we should check the Grand River out.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that.
Whoa, birds!
Yeah, a lot of the trees look like they're about to be washed out.
Did you see the birds up there?
Yeah. The next day actually we saw like a huge branch floating down the river. I did at least. What if that's a tree from the floodplains?
Maybe.
Never know.
So I think that's like a hydro or a water pump.
I think so too. Now that
I do not think that's a fish ladder.
Originally, I thought it was just the way it's off to the side and stuff, and they have something in the middle.
Well, look at all the water pumping out of that thing.
No, it's not. I don't know why. I don't know what its purpose is. I don't know if it's electric, because there doesn't seem to be any power lines for it.
No. Well, it could be underground.
Could be. It just doesn't have any Ontario power signs or anything around it. So
it could be local.
That's what I was confused about.
So there's the switcher back in the yard there.
Yep. Don't think this is just a via.
No, it's not, because it's 9 minutes.
Oh yeah, we caught a via and then we did a yard tour.
Oh, okay.
So this will show the yard off pretty well. So there is the GATX locomotives, or GMTX actually is the reporting mark. You'll see that orange building there is a car shop or engine shop. It has a track that runs into it, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I'm not positive it's still there. CN switchers are switching back there. They are doing stuff. Got, I'm pretty sure of what is probably an older yard in the back there.
Yeah.
I think it's still serviced. I've seen them cut down a bunch of trees there. I don't know what they did with that. But it seems like you have a lot of service area. A lot of different area of stockpile materials and things. A lot of vehicles and things are scattered all over the place.
Well, if you take a look at that, they're ripping the ties out. Look at that.
Are they? You think they're actually ripping the ties?
That's what they're doing. I think they're ripping the ties out because
They could be.
if you look back on.
I don't know. I still think they use that backyard.
Watch the track. See, look at it.
Oh yeah.
I think they're ripping. I swear they're ripping the ties out. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
I don't see any area where there's ripped ties. So.
Tie replacement? I don't know. Beats the
Could
hell
be.
out of me.
They could just be storing stuff.
Well, there's not a car in there, so I don't know.
They cut down a bunch of forest out there
Hmm.
last time we were up. They were still in the process of doing that. The track to the left is terrible. On the left side, but they run it.
Yeah, but they don't. No, they don't.
Well, not right there.
No, they don't. They
No.
don't. They won't run
No,
up here.
not
They
there.
run it from here.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's probably old yard stuff as well. Maybe even the old main line. I'm not sure, but you never know.
I doubt it.
You never know. Seems to be some crossover or something.
So they'll use these 4 tracks for crew changes. Often track 1's not reserved for the Vias, but the Vias prefer to take track 1. It's a 2. They can actually have they have platforms on 1, 2, and 3.
Fortunately, we presumed that was only for Vias a couple of times, or most
Yeah,
of the Vias, and
we got screwed by that.
But from time to time, you'll see a freight go down. I think we do have some footage of freights going down.
Hmm.
But you don't see it as often
No.
because there's Vias. And you see those cars in the back. I'm just looking at them now. You'll see them later. It's interesting. There's 5 there.
That's what came.
Yeah, but with the rail care cars, there's 5 cars.
I know.
That's interesting.
That's what came that way.
That reason will factor in later. Well,
They
no,
took
the
over.
rail care cars were there the whole time.
No. Yeah, but those were the ones that were used.
Yeah, I know.
But the
Actually,
there was
we're
5.
using
There was 5, and they brought 3 back.
4.
3.
4. Did they?
They I'm pretty sure they brought 3. They set off 5. Brought in
3
3.
set off 5? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, they left 1. I don't know. We'll see it later. Is that what the local came in? Was because I see that orange car right at the front of it that he
Yeah,
brought in.
that's where the local came in, but they switched it. They switched it up a lot.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly every single switching stuff they did, but we caught some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't catch all of it, that's for sure.
Looks like plastic cars.
That's what I would imagine in the back there. That's probably actually the outtake that they did.
Hmm.
I don't remember where the CN units actually ended up going to.
No.
Never caught it all. We didn't get a very great view of the industry on the left here, but we will get a shot of that.
No, we
More
only went
shots
so far.
later, though.
And that would be on day 3.
Yep. As far as I'm aware, it's still day 1. So.
It should be.
Yeah, it's still day 1. I remember why now.
Is 149 still there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also another reason, but yeah. Day 2, I remember what it starts with.
Oh, okay.
It starts with the thumbnail of this video.
Oh, is that the first one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then we tried to play with the cat with the drone.
Yeah, I should have filmed that.
We wanted to. We tried to take a shot at the cat, but
Yeah, I should have hit it a couple times, but
Peter will get mad at us. I own 3 cats. Treat them. They like drones.
walking up to throw the switch up ahead.
Not sure if he went back down into the lead or what he did.
Well, I think I try my best to get into 149.
Oh yeah, you got all of 149 in this video, really. So be at the passenger station, which is pretty cool.
With the exception of the engines.
We actually did see a Via that went down track 2.
Yeah, I know. They use track 2.
Cool. Never seen a Via go track 3, but
Nope.
even though it's vice versa in how CN calls it, but because what 149 is on is called track 1 when they refer to it.
Yeah, sorry. So the Via is on track 3. CN is on
they call it
technically track
platform
1.
Yes, he's on platform 1.
Platform 1, track
We've
3.
seen one go down platform 2. Never seen one go down platform 3.
Yeah. So the CN is on track 1. Then there's a track 4, which is to the right of him. So it's a 3-track main line that starts in Belleville. It goes from 2-track north-south to 3-track. This happens a lot, actually.
It goes to 3-track a lot more later on, though, too, because now that I think about it, like out by Ajax and Pickering, it's more than 3 tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it's 4 or 5.
But it doesn't always stay 3 tracks from here, going east.
No, I think it does all the way to Kingston.
There's some spots out there that do 2 tracks and go back down to 2.
I don't remember any. Napanee is 3 tracks all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the bridge is only 2 tracks.
There you go. See?
See that turntable looking thing?
Is
that actually
that
a
is.
turntable?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is a turntable. Holy
We
crap.
missed that.
Yeah, I totally missed that. Let me see that again. I don't know if it's an operating turntable, but...
It has tracks around it.
Wow. Look at that.
It's a turntable. I saw some dead track in the area earlier. I didn't know what it was.
I had no idea that was there. See, you're looking at a small screen and...
There's your prime example that you're seeing new things.
Mm-hmm. That's neat.
Wow, that's cool. I don't know if it's operational.
I'm sure it is. It could
really
be manual
seen
or whatever.
Turntable operational in real life. But
No.
don't recall seeing one at all now that I think about it. I'm sure I have.
That's the Bay of Quinte in the background.
Pretty place.
Is this when I finally go down the spur?
Yeah, you do. You're on the spurs.
Yeah. So the one to the left is
Dead.
pretty much dead.
I don't know what they can do. There's a couple of old industries. I'm not sure what it is. I think that it may have connected with CP at some point.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
So I noticed the one tank, and then I didn't really look any further past the building because there was more.
No, we never really turned
I should have turned.
You're more interested in the left side.
At that point, I am. Yeah.
When you saw there's cars there, you know it's service, so you want to see the others.
Well, hopefully I turn the other way, but I might have backed out.
Is there still a crossbuck there?
Might be. And you can see the houses at the end are curved off to the right.
Which makes me think that the track.
I wonder if they had street running down that road there, straight on.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Because I don't know.
That would be cool. I don't know. I think it goes to the right.
Yeah.
It could just be the way that the
There's still track there.
But...
See it?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Could be.
It's abandoned. I think it's abandoned.
Oh yeah, nothing runs that. You kidding? The track alone to that tank industry is bad enough. You can see the hospital in the background there.
Yep. Islands.
Yeah.
Prince Edward County. I don't know if we get a good shot.
You can see all of Prince Edward County.
I wonder if we get a
You can
good
see
shot.
practically all of Prince Edward County.
Yeah. Oh,
There goes the bay around.
yeah.
The river from Napanee comes in over there to the
Yeah.
left.
Okay.
There's like Deseronto and all that stuff over there.
Cool. Oh, here's the curve. Now this is the CP bridge. So this is a little about a couple miles east of Control Point Quinte on the east side of Belleville.
Yeah. And for CP, it's east of CP Belleville East.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if there is still a Thurlow, but it is. It has been. It was. I saw a mile to Thurlow sign.
Yeah.
So this would also be east of Thurlow.
So that's Furlough or Thurlow or whatever the hell it's called is 2 miles east of Belleville East.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Approx, yeah.
We never investigated it.
No, we never really did.
That's the other thing you get to see a lot of around here is intermodals.
Yeah, you get to see a lot of it's transcontinental. You get Halifax and Montreal up this direction.
I know I started getting bored of the intermodals.
Yeah, I did too, although to a fair extent. I mean, intermodals are cool though. We saw some things.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw a giant tiger.
I know towards, well, I've seen them before.
Yeah, I have to, but it's cool either way.
I know I was getting the Fostoria effect towards the end of this day. This was a busy day. It actually calmed down the next day.
The next couple of days it was not very busy, so
yeah,
kind of got the exact opposite of the Fostoria effect.
Yeah, but I was getting okay, I'm bored, I want to go home. Not quite.
Not quite. I was still having fun.
Oh yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of good shots on the second day, though. I feel like the second day may have been the best for shots because it was just great shot after great shot. Was this first or second day?
You said this is the first.
I guess it's still the first.
I don't know. That don't
This
matter.
was a great shot too.
Mm-hmm.
I like anything to do. Yeah, this is still the first day. The second day we got the curve in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
There was construction going on and freaking jackhammer, so we never knew when this train was coming.
Yeah.
Train. Yeah, second day we got some good units too. First day we didn't actually get that many good units.
Yeah.
I mean, we caught a couple BC rails. We caught the one BC rail. I don't think we ever caught another. I don't know. We may have. But we caught a bunch on the second and third days for cool units.
You can tell Emmett had fun, huh?
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, this is the start of the S curve, and then it curves left towards the Belleville stretch.
It goes that way, and then it continues on that curve, and then curves in the opposite direction, in the direction we're looking.
Well, I was surprised to see it was a bridge because we always thought it was a diamond for some reason.
We always thought it was a diamond, but I was thinking while we were sitting there, I was like, we saw a CP and a CN train last time we were up there, almost at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait just a second, if that was a diamond, they would have collided. So, yeah. We never really investigated it. We actually went down the road that we were sitting on to take that shot, but we didn't have the drone with us, so.
Yeah.
I don't even think we had the drone.
What else is this? Are we? This is east of.
Quinte. It's just east of Quinte, if I remember
I think
correct.
so. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, just.
Oh yeah, with the signal hit.
Probably not going to get this whole train in one still motion.
What do you mean?
He's probably going to interchange at Elmwood.
Yeah, I know. His tail end's clear as Quinte. Yeah, he knocks the signal down just now. But the crew changes at Quinte. He has to clear.
No, he crew changes at Elmwood.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't.
They crew change at Elmwood.
The eastbound's crew change at Elmwood.
I've seen westbound's crew change at Elmwood.
Huh?
I've seen westbound's crew change once they clear
No.
Elmwood. Or Moira, that area.
Moira, the westbound's cleared by the station at Moira.
Yeah, now that I think about it.
This is why we went east, so that we can get an actual train, a full train in here without
49
having.
was set at the crew change point.
We learned a little bit. We had to relearn a little bit more. I mean, this is probably about the 6th time I've been to Belleville, maybe, and I never really explored this. The first time I went to Belleville, I never explored this section of it.
It's the 3rd time to Belleville for me.
Yeah.
Because we went to Napanee and we had some fun times in Belleville.
Yeah.
And then we went to Trenton because we saw Belleville on our way back.
When I first went to Belleville, it was only like a stop by on the way to Kingston or whatever, and
in fact, we may have done that the one time we went to Kingston.
Maybe. But I used to never cross over towards the Belleville yard. I could always see they were doing something over there, but I never really explored that much of it because, I was always, this was never the destination of my trip. And yeah, like we stayed in Trenton the one time. We did Napanee, so
Yeah, we only stayed in Napanee for a night though.
yeah. So we didn't get to explore too
Trenton,
much.
we stayed in there for almost a week.
Trenton, wasn't it a week?
It was a long time we spent in Trenton.
Oh.
It's at least 5
So we
days.
took like 2 days,
Yeah,
two day trips
we took
this
day
way.
trips like crazy. Not more than 2 day trips. We took tons of day trips out of there from Trenton. But Trenton, we just explored everywhere from Trenton around this area. We did a lot of stuff. The thing is, we didn't have a drone, which was a shame.
Yeah.
We explored Trenton too. Trenton's cool.
Yeah.
Went down to Prince Edward County in the middle.
Ah, this is where I'm over the property.
Yeah, and this was by mistake.
This was by mistake. I didn't realize I was over the property.
Shame, the shame is this was a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
It feels like one of those rail fanning camera shots. You'll see them sometimes. That's just what it feels like. The drone was so still during the shot too, because it was sheltered from the wind by trees and stuff, I presume. But yeah, it was such a nice shot. It's like if we just got that shot over and over and over again, I would have been happy with it. But, this is still the first day. That's insane to me. The first day was insane. It takes you a second to realize how insane that was.
Yeah. Richardson hoppers. Now, we did get an overtake on the bridge, but we never actually had a physical meet on the bridge. Just the overtake was on the bridge. We had the overtake, which was in our thumbnail.
We had an overtake, and we've also had a.
We had 2 overtakes, didn't we?
No, we had a meet and an overtake.
No, or we had a.
We had something interesting.
We had an overtake on the the west side of town. Remember?
No. Oh wait.
Yeah, the passenger.
It was an overtake, but we didn't get it all in one shot.
No, but I mean, we got it all in one shot. It didn't. It was literally seconds late. Actually, no, that was east of town.
That was east of town, but I'm trying.
There was something in the west too.
That was it. On the east side of town, we caught a meet. Almost a meet. On the west side of town, we caught a Via right before we caught a freight. But because we knew they were chasing, so we thought that we were going to get both of them, but we didn't. That was all on the second day. All 3 of those that we just explained.
You still want to go through 3 days?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 3:32.
I know.
Is he crossing over? He must be crossing over into.
He was crossing over at Moira. He was going into.
So he's got a 30 mile an hour. That's the other thing too. The speed here is a little bit slower than the other end. I didn't realize that till later on because this is a 30 mile an hour crossover, and if you go into 3 or 4, I think you're into slow, but I'm not positive. I know they call slow to clears coming out of the yard, so. He seems to be going a little bit lower than 30. Not quite. Well, he's definitely faster than 15. From what I can tell. So 15 is the speed of Clifton. You'd say he's going faster than that,
Yeah, he's going faster than the speed of Clifton.
but not twice the speed though. So he's nowhere near 30.
I'd say he's going 20, 25.
Okay. Yeah.
He's near 30. He's not at it.
Oh, which is fine.
I still wonder why people graffiti these bridges and how. Like, do they climb the freaking pipes or?
Yep.
I can't imagine a person doing that.
People climb the bridges. Look at some of the graffiti on the bridge.
And think about the graffiti. We got graffiti down on the bridge over the 13th or whatever in St. Catharines.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I don't know why anybody would freaking climb a trestle on a pipe.
Yeah.
Just to put their name on a freaking side of it. It's like how insane can someone be to do that?
Yeah.
Thing is, if you fell in here, you could be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think you would.
Yeah, we saw people with kayaks in here.
Yeah. I mean, you could get to shore. I don't think you go over the freaking dams. Even if you did, you may even be fine.
Yeah.
There's some places in St. Catharines where I've seen all sorts of people do some crazy things. Where if you screw that up, you die. Fall on your head, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think this is the next morning.
Are we in day 2 the next morning? No.
I think this is day 2. I'll see what this train is.
Nope. I think this is early evening.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff on day 1.
Yep.
The first day was by far the busiest day. Second day didn't come close. Third day, certainly not.
You know, now that I look at it,
Yeah.
After those properties, right up there's a floodplain or something
Yeah.
where I could have flew out to as
There's
well.
actually people walking over there.
What, the floodplain?
Well, not quite a floodplain, but you see on the like a little beach there.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Cool.
Done with the rail fence or what?
I have no idea. It's like a little driveway that goes down, but we never really explored that.
No, I never really did.
Mind you, this is like I said, we didn't have the sun, so casting the shadows, and the sun is coming from the left. For the most part of the day, it'll just be coming from this side, and then towards the very end, it'll come from the other side.
Just noticed something funny.
What?
So we noticed the telephone pole that's knocked over on the left.
Yeah.
Look on the right.
Oh, it's like totally flat, yeah.
It's under the bridge. That's.
Well, it's not used anywhere. They don't.
How did it fall underneath the bridge? That must have swung down or something.
Yeah, just friggin', who knows?
One of them's gonna fall into the river someday.
Someday. Not today. So one of the questions I had is why do bridges have those spans?
What do
You
mean?
say, remember I was saying this on the show? I was like, why do they have those spans? Why don't they just do the gritters across? Why do they have to have the?
Oh, yeah.
You think it's structural integrity?
I think it's just to show off.
I think it's to show off too.
I mean, with a less strengthened material, yeah, it would make sense because it would be more structurally integrated. But with the way that this bridge is, it wouldn't matter. You can put freaking flimsy track.
Actually, I don't know if they could do a gritter that big.
You could do multiple gritters.
Well, no, you need the gritters have to attach to a base. So what that is it creates a truss.
Well, things you could have another gritter right over there, or another gritter right there.
What, in the middle? You mean?
Oh, you mean that they couldn't do the box? You mean they could do the box gritter, but they couldn't do the.
Well, they can't. They could. The actual middle piece is longer than the actual gritters.
They could do that with the gritters. They could.
Yeah, well, I think we've seen it.
We've seen something that big. I mean, you've seen trusses and stuff like that. They can do things that big.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just to show off.
Mm.
Either way, it looks cool.
It looks cool.
I mean, realistically, it could be structural integrity, but I doubt it.
No, I don't.
It looks like the metal is attached, but...
Well, yeah, it is.
Well, the metal's attached to metal. I mean, you can just attach it to the concrete there, but... Or stone or whatever.
Okay, this gotta be the next morning.
Yes, this has got to be the next one.
It's actually a little brighter. And it's bright on this side, so I would assume... No?
No.
Okay. Well, that's a funny unit. There's the funny unit.
Sun
Are you sure it was the first one?
It's the first day. Sun must have been peeking out.
Mm.
Sun also looks like it's coming from the west heavily.
Yeah, it could be. Actually, yeah, it did. Remember? We said towards the end of the day, the sun was starting to finally come out.
That day was insane. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really realize how many trains we count that day.
I don't know. What are we at? A dozen, at least?
Oh, yeah, over that.
No, I don't know if we're that far.
And we didn't get all of them with the drone either.
No, I know.
We went back to the hotel at like 7 o'clock that night.
Well, the night before we saw them in the hotel.
Yeah.
We saw the first trains we saw were CP.
We saw one CP train in the hotel that one night.
Was it just one? I thought we saw more
Actually,
than
we
one.
may have seen two
I think we saw two.
that night.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, every morning we saw an intermodal on CP.
Yep.
So we caught a couple of manifests.
They only have about 8 trains a day, by the looks of it.
Yeah, by the seam of things, 6 to 8, I think, was what I was told. But I've been also told 8 to 12.
Yeah, it might be.
And I wouldn't be surprised by that. And I've heard their numbers have been up since they had that one expansion.
Hmm.
Take a look at the CMQ.
Well, they have no siding in Belleville anymore. They ripped that out.
Yeah, it was too small.
I guess we assume.
I presume Thurlow has a siding then.
I don't know.
Big.
It could be just a station name sign. Who knows?
It really could be. I don't understand what the purpose of the station name sign would be.
Well, Stanford has a station name.
CTC.
Stanford was on CTC and had a station name sign, but then again, it was an intermediate block too.
Yeah.
So
It was also named the Stanford subdivision. So.
Well, that don't matter.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Yeah, I never saw the weenie.
But it's also called the Belleville subdivision. It has no siding called Belleville.
Oh.
Or a yard.
Well, Stanford has
or
no.
A division
Stanford.
Point.
Stanford doesn't. What does Stanford have? Stanford has an old controlled name point. Stanford has an old station name sign that no longer exists.
Or Strathroy or.
Exactly.
I
Well, Strathroy may have something, but.
I don't think that Dundas does. I don't think they have a yard or a side.
Dundas used to have a station name sign. I think Dundas used to have a station at one time, but I'm not sure.
You bring up a good point. But CP normally doesn't do that. I mean, there's Boyle.
Yeah, that's for OCS.
Boyle's on OCS. That's the thing because I mean they got the White River. They have the White River.
Yeah, but you don't need a station name. You don't need a station name sign for giving a clearance. You can use mileage.
Yeah. Huron Bay subdivision. You have a sign called Huron Bay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, North Toronto's pretty busy. But it's in North Toronto. It's short. It's in North Toronto. Like Galt, there's a signing at Galt.
As much as I like Belleville, I think the and we I mean we I'm glad we did it for the many days we did, but I think we have to look at continuing to move to different places.
I would agree. I mean, we
This-
can't
this-
spend so long in Belleville.
Well, we depended a lot on the ATCS.
And the freaking bridge.
I was. This is like I said. This first day, was it the first day or the second day I started getting?
First day, yeah.
I think it was the first day I started getting the Fostoria effect. I was just like, oof.
The second day, you wouldn't have got my story effect at all.
No, it wore off.
Definitely not the third.
No, well, the third, I just want to go home. We were going to stay till supper, and I said, well, I gotta leave. We gotta leave at supper, and then we ended up leaving at 2. It was just like it got quiet. The afternoons really lulled, but the first day I was just like very, very busy day.
Probably stuff from Toronto being screwed up last night.
Yeah, who knows?
You notice the lack of intermodal on that day. There wasn't an insane amount of intermodal. There's a lot of manifests.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're all sitting in Toronto. Who knows?
There's that big stick
What big stick?
floating through the water right there.
Is he still there?
Yeah, in the bottom right corner of your screen.
Oh, cool.
Freaking huge piece of driftwood or whatever.
Cool. Alright, let's skip that one. Okay, what is this? Is this morning? We don't know. The sky looks a little different. Okay, I think this is it. This is the first. Okay, this is the second morning. So this is
Oh yeah,
Wednesday.
look at the birds.
Watch this. Yeah, birds go nuts. Of course, this looks like a meat on my screen's capture, but it was not a meat.
Slightly clickbaity, but that's okay.
Sure, that wasn't 149.
No.
No. Okay. No, I know. Not with those cars.
No, we checked the GCS in the morning, and it actually had Belleville.
Okay. Yeah, I watched the near misses of the birds. This was petrifying me a bit. I was just like, I remember when
like the movie The Birds.
I remember the first time I honestly I did not want to fly over water. Giant tiger, there's your giant tiger.
Yeah, you were afraid of flying over water originally.
Yeah.
Because you saw that video of a bird taking the dude.
That wasn't the reason why. I just wasn't. I didn't trust the drone enough.
Now literally every single shot flying over water. Literally now every single shot flying over water.
Not really.
Not really, but
Whoa.
that was way too close for comfort.
Get my laser beam out. Be like asteroids.
Never really got any shots in Trenton. That was we could have got out to one of those towns.
Yeah.
Saw some of the bridges there. It's nice to watch boats go through there.
Yeah.
See trains go over the train bridges.
Yeah, that's true.
CP has a nice bridge in Trenton too.
Well, we still talked about Perry Sound.
Quinton
Remember, we
West.
talked about Perry Sound.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Perry Sound and Port Hope have a lot of similarities. I was thinking about that the other day. Both on the transcontinental.
You know, Perry Sound's a possibility this weekend.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, we'll check the temperature after this. I'll take it if we get the opportunity. I'm not going to deny that.
I'll think about it. Temperature. I like the warm temperatures. That's why I kind of want to stay around this area.
Yeah, but if it's 8 degrees or something like that in Perry Sound, or
Yeah.
really if it's above 5, I'll take it.
Okay. Well, the winds are supposed to stay fairly low, supposedly. So, well, we'll check.
What's the Zyme monitor? Zoom monitor?
Oh.
Zyme monitor.
Sounds like a drug for erectile dysfunction. I don't know.
Shipping cameras, monitor, computer monitors.
No, I don't know.
Z. Ice floating down the river. That's where people get all their shots when the Arctic is melting.
Oh, will you stop?
It's kind of cool though watching the ice float down there.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't dissolve because the water wasn't warm enough.
No.
Floating away. That's why they have the ice break, I presume. I don't think
The boom they don't want the water to freeze up.
Well, you think the dam going down the dam, the ice would break on impact.
I guess it does. I don't know. Look it up, I guess. Oh, here we go. Was this the? Oh no, this was one of our shorter shots.
We were hoping to get the CN train like right after, but it took a little bit.
Yeah.
In fact, we even came back to change the battery, I think.
Yes, we did.
This is actually a local that was heading out.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
You only had one engine this time, so did the two.
Yeah, he left one of the units in the yard. I'm not sure why. Maybe to go the opposite direction, but we never caught that. Actually, I think the other unit stayed till the next day.
Hmm.
But yeah, second day we got a lot of nice shots.
Yeah, once you know the territory enough, and then you start going for the shots that you want, and then I knew I was sick of doing the bridge shots. I was just like, oh.
We still got some bridge shots on this day.
Well, we did. We got the first shot of the day was bridge shot, but
I think we only got one of the bridge shot.
No, we didn't. No, we flew a lot from that. We didn't go to that second launching point until after the close encounter with the property.
Yeah.
There's the Wisconsin Centrals, but it didn't come with a. Okay, that's way too many.
The opposite end.
Yeah, and that's way too many Wisconsin Centrals. So.
Just Wisconsin Centrals.
Yeah.
Probably out front of the yard, I'd imagine.
Well, I'd imagine, yeah.
This is the CP train.
Is it CP?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's an ethanol. Only ethanol train we got, so we're tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so far.
These have ATCFs, so they're they're all Sioux line hopper. Neat.
Yeah, we were looking at Nanomics, but we caught a PLK, and we heard some horns outside of town. So that means plant locked, even though there's technically not a plant, really.
It's a plant.
There's still a plant, but...
it's still a plant, they just don't have siding.
I don't know if there's a plant on the east side, though.
Yeah, whatever.
I think only the west does.
Well, that's what those signals are for. There's an east side and a west side, so
yeah.
They're still there.
Yeah, we went up to the west side.
Whether they're automated or semi-automated,
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. They're still showing up on ATCS, so.
Yeah, so that's the information we need.
And then the one time they had a signal that was, the problem was their approach lit signals. And while that's one issue, and the other issue is because there's very few trains, they will light trains. Sometimes they'll light trains for a long time. Other times, like this one, if I'm not mistaken,
they didn't even have the light.
They didn't have the light right away.
Fell asleep.
Well, he called the dispatcher. This was the first time we actually had heard communication about calling for a light.
Which made me think that maybe there was another train around, because why else would they not light them? But,
yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe we just missed one.
I don't know why they would only light it to Belleville, too. Because there's no siding there.
I don't. Maybe the. Maybe the.
Maybe he called a signal.
Maybe the subdivision changes.
No.
It's not 290. It's not like 230 miles from Toronto, is it?
I don't know.
Because if it is, then yeah.
Well, we saw, but not necessarily. You can have pretty high mileages. Kingston sub's a long way.
Belleville's like 236 miles.
Okay.
And that's straight to North Toronto at Oslo.
Yep. Right there, that little sign. That's 1 mile from Belleville East. That sign right there.
At the opposite, there's 1 mile from Thurlow.
Yeah. I like this.
This is a nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
I like the shot. I coordinated the shot.
You coordinated it.
Yeah, I coordinated it.
You helped.
I helped.
Eventually, I was in areas you didn't want me to be in, or something. Yeah. Oh yeah. You wanted me out on the friggin' road. I was like, no, I'm not going out on the road.
Not necessarily the road.
You wanted me further left. I said I'm going to be out on the road if I do go.
The cars would still see your drone and get distracted.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to
It doesn't matter.
It's distracting enough. I don't want to distract people or give them any issue.
I
mean, they're not going to see it as they're driving, but if it's right in front of them, like, that's just too much.
Yeah. I mean, if you saw a drone they were driving, you'd kind of look up and then probably not crash because you can drive good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Montana Railway boxcars on this train. A lot of them. I don't know why. And I just don't care.
Well, you mentioned it a few times now, so you must somewhat care.
I was trying to do lyrics of a song.
Oh, I see.
I don't even know if you know what song it is, but
Uh-huh. It'd be a nice place to get a meet too.
yeah, it'd be nice, especially if it was on the track 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because track 2 would be blocked slightly. But if you got one on track 1 and track 3, that'd be really nice. A VIA would be nice, you know.
Oh, I don't want a VIA.
I know, but you're fast.
I sort of think we didn't see like any running meets between
No, we had trouble
close.
catching those.
No, which is fine. Saw a lot of trains though.
Yeah. I was really surprised we never saw a running meet.
Well, it's difficult too because you got your crew changes and.
I like this location because you get to see both sides of the cars and the top of them.
Well, this is why I was. Remember, you said, "Oh no, you don't want me to go. You want me to go cab level." I'm like, I'm not going cab level.
Not cab level.
That's what you said.
I said I wanted the dashboard view. At least I want it to be near the dashboard.
What's a dashboard view? What do you mean?
The numbers on top of the cab.
Okay. Well, I'm above that.
Yeah, slightly above that, which works still.
I'm way above that.
But yeah, that. Well, yeah. But that's kind of what I meant.
I wanted. You made it sound like I was like I'm not gonna do a view from the dashboard, or the dash. The number board, whatever. Yes, like I'm way above that engine.
You're actually close to the dash. I thought you were.
I'm.
Well, what I was trying to say is I wanted the dash on the bottom of the screen. Which you were close to.
What?
I'm not going to explain things, am I?
No.
What? Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, give up.
Screw it. Cold cars here.
You're going to see the dash way back there, and then you see the dash at the bottom. It's still going to disappear. So what do you want, to come straight at us?
No, I didn't do a good job explaining that.
No.
But, what I was wanting originally was to look straight down look on the there'd be a straight section after.
You wanted the train to hit the drone.
No.
Oh, okay.
There'd be a straight section by the curve, up at the end of the curve. I would want to look directly down towards that straight section, at the pivot of the curve. It would require a lot of mathematical science.
Yeah, it's called There's a bunch of trees in my way in a road.
Yeah, I realized that after you started to go that direction. And I was like, okay, let's do this. And you did. Great shot, either way.
Not bad.
Well, I just like the angle, because you get to see both sides of the cars, and you get to see the top of them, too. It'd be hard to find the bottom, so... I have seen people do that, though. Plays a GoPro on the tracks, and... I don't like looking down and then looking up, because it just blinds you.
I don't care. It's the end of the shot. I could care less.
Looks like there may have been an old signal or detector or something there.
Battery well or something? Probably not.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Green sign.
I don't know why I'm chasing it, but
For fun.
yeah. Oh no,
This is a good shot.
this I wish it turned out a little better. What happens is, if one of you is wondering what the hell this is, walk, do not walk sign. This is normally a walk sign when it's okay to cross the tracks. Now it extinguished just after I started filming, so I didn't get this, but this is good. This was fun. The walk sign never comes back.
You get these a lot in these areas, and
They're farm crossings,
Yeah.
and I guess they have a little extra light. Some people get gates. It's really...
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love to have a gate. I'd so screw up that gate.
Screw around with the gate, you mean? I wouldn't want to screw it up.
Yeah, I pulled down the freaking thing and
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
have it on all the time.
So the light is off. This is why we're having a
We put the
monitor.
drone up way too soon.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get it when the light was still showing that you could cross.
You made a funny joke too.
What?
When we were watching it you made a funny joke. I'd be interested to see if the light just went on after this train, and then when the next train comes around, vroom.
No, safety first.
No. I like the logs here.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that's hard with this view is it kind of makes your eyes like go crazy.
Yes.
But that happens when you watch a train like up close too. But yeah.
Well,
It's like
if I was going 60 frames per second,
oh yeah.
which
yeah,
I think you can. I think you can go 60 frames per second on. Isn't the 1080 doesn't the 1080 on the camera go 60?
I think so, but oh my eyes.
Yeah, I know. Well, it didn't look so bad on the cell phone.
No, it didn't. Oh. I don't know how it looks on YouTube, but
Yeah.
looks like one of those cartoons when you start to see like a sign like shake back and forth or something like that.
Oh yeah. It looked a lot better on the cell phone.
I mean, it looks cool up close, but oh, I can't focus on too
You
much.
want to skip it?
No, it's cool.
It's cool. Okay, there we go.
It's cool, but it's like, whoa.
Let's get to the good part. Did we get to the good part? Oh, yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did. Okay. Well, this should be really going.
Got a couple Canadian cars on.
And I never waited for the thing. I was just like,
You
my
had to go
battery.
down,
My
your
battery was.
dead. It was actually saying critically low, which I'd never heard before.
Yeah.
It scared me.
So this is exploring the CP line.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Not much. A little bit. I'm sure there's a deer somewhere around here, but
Yeah.
I like the way the fog looks actually and stuff.
Is it still from the second day? I imagine.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, second day still.
Or were we at the third day by now? I can't tell.
Second day still.
Okay.
Third day, the first thing we caught was something. I don't remember what.
We caught something.
Yeah, we did. We caught
Awesome.
something.
It's
Probably a via.
It's 4:03 Eastern right now as we're.
Did we actually even catch anything before we left Belleville that day?
Yes. So there's the snowplow marker.
Oh yeah, I remember what we caught first.
Oh, okay. You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when we get to.
It was a cool unit. We still have something to on this night that you'll see. That's really cool.
Oh yeah. The night shots. The second night? Yeah, it was the second night, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Because there was no third night.
That's right. The third night we were at home.
Yeah.
We got home before sunset. It was great.
Yeah, we had supper just outside. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not that far away. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, we had Popeyes and stuff.
We seal post. The snowplow marker.
Yes, snowplow everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the point of the snowplow marker is. Like,
So to raise your the snowplow can raise their.
okay, this is
thing.
mile 67 of the Belleville subdivision. Maybe 87. You get it. 87. Okay,
Yeah, remember kilometers and miles are different.
that's miles.
Yes, you're 87 miles from Toronto.
We're like, no,
Yeah.
no, you aren't.
Huh?
No, you aren't. You're 87 miles that way. That way's east. I don't know where it ends. It could end in Kingston, but all I know is it.
For CN, it's the other way.
Toronto. It's different on this.
Okay, so the Kingston sub's different.
The Kingston sub's opposite.
Yeah.
That's why I always get confused because CP does it reversed.
Mm-hmm.
The highest numbers in Toronto for the CP.
Oh, there's your night shot. Speaking of which,
And you'll notice something on the second unit here.
yeah, once we get to it.
I won't point it out explicitly. I mean, it's nothing we haven't seen before.
Yeah, actually, I took a view of this same unit on 4. It was on 421 and 422.
I would still call it a heritage.
It's not a heritage unit. It's a military unit.
It's the veterans unit. Well, one of two veterans units.
Yeah. Well,
So
he's just getting ready to leave. I'll catch him.
3223, I believe, is the numbering on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is actually a further away number, even though they were constructed at the same time. Both the same type of unit too, which is weird. There's the 25th anniversary of being a 25th anniversary of being a traded company unit that we never saw, or whatever that's called.
Yeah, we've seen it. What are you talking about?
No, we haven't seen that one.
Oh.
That one was released with the heritages.
Oh, okay.
Heritages, what's the plural of heritage?
Heritage units? I don't know.
Well, yeah, but heritages, heritage. Heritage is the plural of heritage. Is it one of those concepts? Is there a plural to heritage?
I don't know.
Anyways, it was released with the heritage units, the 25th anniversary of being a traded company. I think is what it was. Maybe 15th. I don't remember. 50th. I don't know. Don't ask me.
So he waits
Not the one I mentioned.
till he gets buy-in before he turns the brights back on.
Honestly,
there's the unit.
And I know this is gonna happen. Whenever we find the PCOL heritage, we're just gonna mistake it for a regular BCOL unit.
Yeah.
And I'm positive it's gonna happen. I mean, the Illinois Central, we may do that too, but
Yeah.
because the Illinois Central is just a Death Star, so I was hoping they'd do an orange one, but they didn't. They did the EJ&E, which was orange though, which is cool.
Yeah.
And Wisconsin Central looks pretty neat.
Love those signals.
Yeah, those signals are really nice at night. They're a little bit vibrant right here. Whoa. And I was thinking about something the other day. So like trains and all these programs do so well with their signals.
Yeah.
At night, but yet they don't do as well with the lights. Like, why couldn't you just have the same light from the signals just tinted yellow?
No, not all are that way, but
No, not all of them are, but
I know what you mean.
it just seems so simple. And it's never been done.
It's been done.
Lights that good? No.
Well, they do it. Yeah, I think it's been done.
Lights have never been made real. Never.
Never been made what?
Never been made as realistic as it can possibly be. And
it's hard to do it. It's very difficult to do it with the graphics.
It really is light sensing and all that stuff. And
well,
I don't know that much.
You got to have the lengths. It's the.
But if it's done right, it looks beautiful. I mean.
Mm-hmm. That's what the difference between the graphics technology and the real world is.
Yep. It will never be perfect, and that's what actually. Well, eventually it'll be replicated to exact, but that'll probably be the situation because they'll just take images from there.
We're getting very we're getting much closer. Put it that way.
It will probably be in your lifetime.
Yes.
It'll be cool. Put me in virtual reality. We'll look just like real life.
And everybody will be wanting to buy a new camera and buy a new TV and.
Nah, TVs are gonna be obsolete. I think eventually.
I hope not. I don't want to be looking at a friggin' phone all day. If that's what you think.
No, streaming services are gonna become.
Yeah, but what? That's streaming services on a TV. What? You gonna watch it on a laptop?
You can watch it on a computer. Regardless.
The computers actually, I don't know if they become obsolete, but computers are becoming less and less.
Headsets are going to be, like VR headsets and stuff like that's going to become normal eventually, I believe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see about that. I don't think so.
Give me 10 years and I'll restate my prediction.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Don't know how we got onto that, but...
I have no idea.
We're talking about light and how it looks good.
I remember a time when you could get a little Nintendo mobile game, which was it was different because you had the Nintendo system, not the Nintendo 64 and all the other stuff.
Switch.
No, this is before you. This was, but they had Game Boy. That's right.
Yeah, Game Boys, yeah.
Yeah, so the Game Boy came out, and the Game Boy did okay, but the Game Boy was never that great.
No.
Compared to the console.
It was practically a calculator.
And yet, for some reason, the console today is taking off. I'm thinking, why are these console games so freaking...
I've never figured that one out.
Because they still are not as good as the console.
There's no difference to the PC.
Huh?
In console gaming, there's no difference to the PC.
Console and PC?
No, they look.
No, that's because that's because the consoles are built with the same technology and the better gaming technology. I don't think
consoles are as good as computers.
Some PCs, yeah, some PCs are up there, but the consoles can do really good.
Yeah, I mean, like a PS4 and an Xbox, there's no higher end console. That's the thing. It's the highest end. There's not as much looking for stuff.
PS5, I guess, is a good one.
Yeah, the PS5.
But they'll always...
The PS5's great in comparison to some of Xbox's newer releases.
Oh, frick yeah.
I go after Xbox sometimes. I prefer PS.
I don't care.
I don't care, really. I'm not going to get into console war stuff. I don't know why people really care. They're practically the same.
What do you mean they're insane?
They're practically the same.
Oh.
They're the same things. All the components inside them are almost the exact same. It's just the shape on the outside, where the PS5 looks like a freaking tower and the Xbox looks like
they
a
run
refrigerator.
differently. They run differently.
Or a toaster. That's the other one.
They run differently. And don't ask me to give the expertise on it because I don't know, but I know they run differently.
They run differently, but honestly, the result to me looks almost the same.
Up in on the, something that's interesting is the DPUs on the mid-train DPUs that I have seen on the Grimsby and the Stanford and Niagara always have that little red light on. Yeah. I've never noticed that on any of these trains.
Could be. Do you think it's sand?
No. I think it's just the EOT light, but they never put. I don't know if there's been.
I also noticed in the last couple of years, DPUs have become way more standard.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were like outlawed for a freaking ever.
What do you mean outlawed?
Well, not outlawed, but they weren't used as much because they didn't have as long of trains. But now they put DPUs on everything, and they have really long trains.
That's why, because they run
really
2 mile. Oh, you really like that?
I like long trains. They're cool.
Yeah.
I mean, some people don't like it because you see less units, but.
Well, the crews don't like it.
No.
Because they get less.
And they lose their jobs.
Less opportunity. Less people running. Well, they don't lose their jobs. They just don't get jobs.
Yeah, in the first
I guess they get cut too, but
some of them got cut.
But, yeah.
Don't they all?
But that's the thing with labor everywhere. It's just unfortunately with the way technology is and everything's.
Universal basic income.
Oh, will you stop? The way technology is it's always going to be less labor intensive.
Which, I mean, you could view as a good thing.
No, it's not.
It's not, but
it may be a good thing for business. It's not. It's unless you can find a replacement. I don't want to get into this whole discussion right now, but because that's going to lead to politics. I don't want to go there right now. I'm having fun watching my trains.
So am I.
Yeah.
Trains are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trains are universally non-political or non-religious and non-whatever else. Well.
You remember that one time? Remember that one time they got blockaded like crazy?
Yeah, well, that's different. That has nothing to do with trains. That has to do with people who want to stop trains or something or make a statement. Anyways.
I'm gonna stop the train.
Just stop. Don't get into it. God. Put a muzzle over you.
Oh, I'm not kidding. I'm not gonna make a comment on that, but I didn't.
Nah. Okay.
You might as well skip past this one.
This looks pretty cool, though. What?
Oh, the train, the units look cool. After that, no.
This part looks nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Getting blinded's nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy being blinded by trains.
Uh-huh.
You don't realize how many tracks are here sometimes until you...
Oh, I know how many tracks are there. It's called my ATCS display.
There's 5.
Yeah, that's what my ATCS display shows.
ATCS doesn't show it perfectly either.
It does show it. It shows you 5 inches.
It shows it to be further past Moira, which it's not. It's right at Moira.
That's because you can only fit so much into an ATCS display.
Exactly.
There's 5 signals.
Yeah.
Just like the other end, there's 3 dwarfs. There's 3 dwarfs and.
Wilson and Elm would have the stuff.
Yeah.
And Quinte has more stuff.
Guy's coming for the crew change. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave.
I eventually end up following the train, but we didn't catch that because the cars looked like, well, bad.
Well, we'll see. I haven't seen it on a high def, so.
It looks slightly better. I can tell, sorta. A little. Oh, when you turn, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you turn, it's gonna get worse. You should have kept to your left.
There's lights down there.
There were lights at the car wash.
Oh, okay. I'm into the platform now. I should have just turned. Let's see if I figure it out.
Looks like a 1-car train. There's a pro car. I can see a pro car.
Well, the black is hard. That over there is not too bad. If I was
it's
to
not bad, but we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it on the camera or anything really other than that. So.
But if I stayed there instead of going there, I have.
Didn't even know where the train was.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't tell from the phone.
Yeah, we probably could have cut that whole thing if we stayed there, but ants you moving all over the place. Is that the end of the train?
No,
I thought it was for a second.
I don't think so. We can pretend. We can pretend.
I don't see a car after it.
Well, I'm all over the damn place. I'm up into the sky.
You didn't know where the hell you were.
Whatever. Oh, there we go. So this is back that industry. This is day 3.
Yeah.
So this is the first of day 3.
Yeah, I know.
Ah.
Oh, he's walking the tracks back there. That's cool.
Yeah.
We gotta go to that road next time we go out there. That'd be a cool shot just to see.
Mm-hmm.
All the smoke.
So he had already dropped, just to restate it, we didn't get there quite in time. He dropped the cars off on the main that he's bringing in here, and he's picking up, I believe, 3 of the 4. And from what I understand, if I recall correctly, he sets off 5.
He sets off 4.
You say he sets off 4? Okay. It's Belleville in the background, Church Street with the church.
Multiple churches.
Or is that the one that looks like the Parliament building?
That's the bell tower. That's on Moira. Well, not Moira. It's it's a counterpart to Moira. It's on the other side of the river.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
What, Station Street? Or...
No, Station Street's to your right.
So there's the track down below. See it? You can barely see it, but right by the...
Yeah, right by the...
Oh, I'm actually going... I'm kind of looking at it. Oh, there is a crossbuck there.
Yeah, there's a crossbuck. I think there's only on one side.
There's a bush in the middle of the track, so...
Interesting that none of these had the rail care logos on them.
Oh, he did pick up all 3.
No, I left one.
He left 1 and he only picked up 2?
He only picked up 2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was confused by that. I don't know if it was a mistake. Could have been a mistake.
No, it wasn't a mistake. It was probably because it wasn't completely...
No, it was on purpose. Definitely on purpose. Muchly purposeful.
People who work for the railroad don't make mistakes.
A coupler could have broke.
Hmm?
A coupler could have broke.
No.
That was my theory.
No.
They didn't have a
It's
coupler.
probably not... It wasn't probably ready to go, so... They took 2 out and they wanted more, so...
I don't remember the name of this industry. It said so somewhere. But
I saw a person on the platform back there of the place.
really? Cool.
Yeah, didn't notice that before.
That's neat. Oh, solar panels.
Yeah, there's all kinds of solar panels on that roof.
Solar panels are cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're so smart because they don't take up too much space and they can generate your own power for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you get the car that just...
Yeah, because I shook my head at the guy, it's when he comes back the other way.
Yeah. And you can see the track's not the greatest that they're running on.
Yeah.
On the ground, you can see them just bumping up and down.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny.
So this was the last day, huh? Yeah, we didn't take too much this last day. And we'll know the last shot is Colburn.
Yep.
And we left at 2 o'clock, so...
We caught another train.
Well, I know
Or
that.
maybe 2.
I think we got about 7 videos on day 3. I think so.
2 of them are going to be following this guy, maybe 3.
I don't know. Once he does his move, then that's the end of us following him. All the guns.
Yeah. I've never actually seen this footage.
Are they wood?
Maybe. No, it looks like scrap to me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where that scrap comes from. Imagine there's a scrap place somewhere around here.
They're Wisconsin Centrals too.
Yeah. And I was remembering the other day.
Are you sure it's scrap?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there was trains going to Trenton, and yeah, there is trains going to Trenton, but there's only one industry in Trenton.
Is it wood chips?
No, it's not wood chips.
I can't tell. I should have gone over them.
That looks like scrap to me.
Oh, and look at the hopper. Is that hopper? Oh, okay. No, that's the inside of the hopper.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so 3 of the care and then 1 of the regulars. So did it leave a care car in the yard?
I don't know. We didn't see that far.
We'll find out when he comes around, because I'm pretty sure I'll pan. Okay, well, I'll fast forward this a bit. There we go. You know the basis of this, guys. He picks up a car.
He pulls it forward, he pushes it back, he pulls it forward, he pushes it back. Yeah. Oh, you do get shot in this car.
Huh?
You do get shot in the crazy car.
I think I did. I know I saw it. Oh yeah, he has to. He's got to get his other 2 cars, set them out on the main line.
He didn't really have to do that.
Huh?
He didn't really have to do that. He could spot the other cars with those 2 cars still attached. If you think about it.
Yeah, he could have, but it's about visibility too. So, but yeah, you're right. He doesn't have to. So that one isn't going to get much. I got to go to the next one.
You gotta see this idiot car, right? Okay, this is him getting ready to cross over. I don't think we're gonna get that car.
No.
Maybe if we curve enough. I don't know.
I don't know how far up I am.
You'll see the engine stop.
I love the fans going with the units.
Yeah. You may see it. Yeah, you'll probably see it.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
So he's honking at this point. Is this the car? This is the guy coming right now. The red car stopped.
That guy? I don't think it's that guy.
Yeah, that was him. What's this guy right here? Just got flying through. He's already barreling on the horn.
Yeah. Surprised they never went out to protect that crossing.
Yeah.
They do it at one where there's lights, but yet they didn't do it at one where there isn't.
I don't know.
Could be a different crew.
Same crew.
Taking different precautions.
Different rules. Who knows? Not my business.
No.
I'm not here to judge them.
No.
That's one thing I do. That's one thing I don't do is, if they're kind enough to not be pissed off or just let me enjoy, and I let them do their own job. They're putting on the show as far as I'm concerned, so I'm just here to cover it.
I like like those. I like those units too. It looks like one's an SD40, one's a GP38. Could be wrong on that classification. You almost flew into that tree for sure.
Yeah, I noticed it at the last second.
There's some people loading that truck there. It looked like.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a dude waiting on the steps there.
Is it?
He just looking over, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the guy I saw before.
Okay, I'm looking for loaders or anything.
I know. I'm having like they're not on the side of the building that I can see.
I really couldn't tell you.
Is that one right there? Like over here? What?
No. That's a wire.
Alright. Like,
I mean, it could be hosed.
well, like I said, it could be a what they might end up doing is, but they spot it. You can tell that they're going to spot these two, and then they spot the next two,
Yeah.
which they're
That
pretty
would also
close
make
to.
sense why that one wasn't done, because they're in groups of two.
They're in a different building, yeah.
That's one group. In fact, there could even be different types of things inside them.
Yeah, who knows?
For all we know. I mean, none of them had placards,
No.
so you couldn't tell. But,
Rail cars usually used oil.
yeah, I mean, it could be other things too,
Mhm.
but it's used stuff. I was originally thinking that this place could be biofuel.
Where'd you? I heard you say DuPont or something, or
DuPont?
didn't you say DuPont, or you said?
I don't remember thinking it was DuPont.
No, maybe not.
I
I
guess
thought.
a DuPont tank later that day.
Oh, you saw a Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking.
There was Dana tanks everywhere.
Dana's in. He's Dana rail care sometimes.
Yeah, Dana owns Railcare.
Yeah,
I
there
saw
you go.
there's a Dana truck to your right. That's why I saw when I saw the Railcare cars in the yard, I immediately linked them to that Dana truck that I saw here. And I guess I was.
So is that a Hayes Dana?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, well Hayes Dana used to be in Thorold too.
DANX is the what did they do in Hayes Dana?
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought Hayes Dana used to do the auto frames.
Could be different Dana. I don't know. Oh wait, Hayes Dana's the is it the one at outside of Port Rob
Yeah.
on the Allenberg?
Yep.
Yeah.
They used
I don't
to
know
do.
if it's Hayes Dana. I mean, it's Dana. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
I've heard of Dana before. I've seen also after their tanks, but I don't know if it's Hayes Dana.
I don't know.
I mean, could be used automobile fuel too.
Could be, but I doubt it.
If that's the business they're in, I won't be surprised.
Well, you got a tanker right here. That's Dana. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's Dana.
Okay,
It says
gotcha.
Dana on top of the D there. DAA.
Yeah. I can tell them by their logo.
Is that Hayes Dana logo too?
Well, I don't know if Dana's coming in here and it's something else. I really don't know.
No, it had a sign. It said something, but I don't remember what it said.
We'd have to check the map.
Yeah. I mean, we could do that, but I'd also like to look at. I'd like to look at Google Maps after this,
Mm-hmm.
just to show the spurs and stuff.
I'm gonna want to eat pretty soon, but
Yeah, same here.
they gotta use something portable. Or I don't notice of any loader.
Gates there.
I don't notice of any loader.
I took a lot of inspiration from Belleville. It looks really cool with the industrial spurs and stuff.
Oh, now this one, guys, right at the very beginning, you'll see him walking. He got off his trail. I was wondering why he was walking the bridge. I guess he doesn't have enough clearance. So this is him coming back with the two
This
cars.
is before the signal system.
Yeah.
The failure. That was when this guy crossed after.
Yeah, the signal failure happened just after he got over, or it's already begun. The lights don't go to red. He loses all ability to clear them.
Change anything,
Yeah.
Clear them or non-clear them. Get rid of clearance too.
Yeah.
But,
And he can't find any indications. He's blind to what's going on, other than because they were asking crews, whether or
but
not he cleared it.
the dispatcher handled it greatly.
Oh yeah, Did a great job.
Because he asked all of the crews what was going on. Apparently there was 2 crews in the yard. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
One was a via, must have snuck in, and one was an intermodal, must have snuck in.
Yeah, we were too busy following these guys. But he sat here for a while, and we were waiting because we were waiting. I was like, why haven't they given him the light? And then
We counted that intermodal after grabbing lunch, but we didn't get the drone out in time. But then this was the next train we caught at Elmwood.
yeah, that's
I
Elmwood.
recommend catching the train in the gully because that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why there's actually a gully on the opposite side. It could be sound protection from those houses.
Yeah, maybe. But no, it's down more. It's because it's.
If you look at it though, it's almost equal to those houses over there.
Yeah, but this is lower than the road. The road and everything is higher.
Yeah, but you wouldn't necessarily need a gully. Oh, and maybe it's just what they dug out.
Yeah, it's a dig. It's a cut.
Yeah, just okay, fine. BC Rail locomotive on this guy.
Yep.
I thought it was a city rail when I was looking at it.
Third unit wasn't working on this train.
Yeah, it was dead. Probably took it in Toronto to get fixed. Yeah, this train had 5 units though, so it didn't really matter.
Hard to believe we did this yesterday.
I know. Wow, wow.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
Because it was.
it was. Wow. that took a second to process through my head.
Mm.
Time flies by, I guess.
Yeah. We were already checked out, and
I'm just catching a couple of trains in the city. Those tank cars were interesting. They're the same type of tank cars that go to Side Tech.
Oh yeah.
So I was looking at
Look at the wood.
that made me laugh. They did it in perfect symmetry, but they didn't need to.
Well, it's weight distribution. I told you that.
I know. I know why they did it, but
Actually, we saw one worse than that.
oh,
Less,
yeah.
a lot less. Oh, look at the AIM.
Yeah, they're filled. Probably, maybe on their way to Hamilton.
Yeah, well, I guess so.
Those ones are empty though. Those two. It's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. The white ones were full. The black ones were empty.
I don't know.
Probably just coincidence.
Yeah, doesn't AIM usually have loads going out?
They do both
Oh, okay.
at the facility,
Well, there you go.
as far as I'm aware. And they have other facilities that just collect scrap and then bring them there. But there's also scrap that goes into there from the surrounding Hamilton area. And there's empties that come out and stuff. And there's empties that go in too to get filled because there's stuff coming in.
A lot of empty
from
grain
around
grain
Hamilton.
hoppers on this one.
So yeah, you get empties that go into Hamilton because that's the way it's done. There's also some other facilities I believe that take the fulls, but yeah, AIM is kind of a scrap network.
Okay.
I've seen it start to rise lately. I don't know what they took over, but they took over.
I guess that's their aim, huh?
Wow. I've done that joke, but I wasn't expecting it from you.
You weren't expecting it from me.
No, I've done that joke before.
Oh.
Well, that was their aim.
That's
It's
their
American
aim.
iron and metal, so I presume they're in the States too. Never been able to find them on the train's DLS. I guess no one's made them.
Yeah.
But in
Well, no
Canada,
Central Hopper.
but in Canada, a lot of the times on their
Old one,
trucks, you'll see Wentworth logo.
There's the what do you call that?
Title.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see the Wentworth logos on their trucks,
Yeah.
or on the actual
Ooh,
scrap holding area.
Look at the last gun.
Oh, yeah.
You got it.
Is-
Looks
that's-
like an empty, and then what was that? Is that
That's a
ties?
Missouri Pacific, the second to last,
Oh.
which was really cool. Yeah. We thought I was afraid.
Oh, that's right.
I was like, well, via.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
moving really slow though coming up, and then it just went fast through here, I guess. And then we just missed a freight at Coburg.
Oh, this is Coburg.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely Catavia.
Okay.
So on the left is there's actually a yard there. It's more than just 3 tracks. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's something. Did I actually? What did I do? Was I sitting here waiting for something to happen?
No, we just watched the view. We wanted to see people get on, but nobody got on and nobody got off.
There we go.
I don't even think we caught him leaving. Did we even catch him leaving?
Yes.
We caught him leaving.
I was sitting there waiting for him, and it took a while to get his rear end moving, so that's why I fast forwarded it. I don't know, after seeing so many Vias, but this would have been a nice place, and we just missed the freight, and I was just like, crap.
So we kind of just sat here. I locked down the frequency, and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting in the back there.
What's that?
There's a spur.
Oh yeah, the little, looks like an old Y, actually.
Yeah, it looks like it used to be a Y, but it's a spur.
Hmm.
Oh, I wish we explored that.
No.
No.
I was on the way home. No.
We hopped on the 407 about 15 minutes later.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it, because I can't go any forward anymore.
We started at 195 and we got to 249, so we got at least 50 trains on camera.
Well, they split some too,
Yeah, good point.
so they do it.
But we also got multiple trains and some. But, yeah.
Emmett, do you want to talk on Discord?
I probably could tomorrow.
No.
Well, no, not tomorrow. We'll be somewhere.
Is this your buddy?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Oh, it's your buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, he comments here all the time.
Oh, okay. So say hi. He's asking how you doing.
I know. I'm doing good. How are you? I'll probably talk on Discord on one of these days. Soon.
Soon, yeah.
After
I've kept him hostage.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was your buddy. I've seen him before. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Or is he? No, don't say. Okay. You can tell me off then.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. He's like Spider-Man. Nobody knows who he is.
Nobody knows who Batman is either.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, guys. That's it. Anyways, yeah. Emmett, I don't know. When are you going on Discord again?
I may have like a couple minutes today, but probably not really.
Probably not, yeah.
No.
Well, I don't know.
Much busy.
He gets to go and see his mom. We're here today, and then we're gonna go out tomorrow for a couple of days. So.
Yeah.
But, anyways, guys, thanks for coming on. Thanks for a couple likes, and hope you enjoyed that. That was another 2 hours. Wow, that was 4 hours.
Yeah, 4
footage.
hours of footage.
That was crazy. And we might have more.
We skipped past some of it too.
And we skipped past the boring parts. So, well, not all of it, but some of it.
Whew.
Yeah, fun.
Wow.
Anyways, gonna end this now. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you later.